True Story Tuesday, True Story Tuesday, True Story Tuesday. Hi, I'm Leo, and I'm gonna take over True Story Tuesday on the Rita Florona channel. Ha 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 ha! It's gonna be about lion true stories. I don't want her to be on this channel. It is now the Leo Florona channel.
Shut up, Leo! Stop taking my spotlight! Ugh! Stupid cat. Hey guys. It's me, your friend, Rita Florona, and today I'm coming back at you now with another True Story Tuesday. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a real life story. I was trying to figure out whether I wanted to tell this one or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell it anyways, because I feel like another thing that happened to me, an unfortunate event that has happened to me, and I don't mean to make this the depressing video stop story. That is the last thing, guys, okay? Because I'm not here for no pity, no nothing. I know that it's been a little while since I posted another video. A series of unfortunate events did happen in my personal life. Which I will not go into, but if you have me on Snapchat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was really hard. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm fine now, everything's okay. But anyways, let's move on forward. Today, I'm going to be telling you about the time I got hazed. So I won't name which college I was going to, because I have been to a couple of colleges when I was a student. So first off, one of the colleges I went to was hosting a trip. There were multiple trips that you could choose from to go to for specific reasons. I just happened to choose one that was a Spanish-speaking country because I wanted my first time overseas to be somewhere where I was gonna understand everybody and be able to interact with them no matter what, because I am bilingual. I know English and I know Spanish. Yo puedo hablar los dos. Okay, so anyways, signed up for the trip, didn't think that I was gonna go, ended up going. But before you go, they make you do some type of orientation or whatever that it's mandatory, but some people got away with it and were able to slip through the cracks and avoid this. I'm being really vague here because, one, I do not want to call out one of the places that I went to. One of the colleges that I went to, I won't call it out. I'm not going to say where, because I've been to several. Like I said, one of the schools I went to hosted this. So they shut off the air conditioning. They did not let anybody go to the bathroom at all. So if you had to pee, you literally had to go outside. You had to pee all over the floor. They had places for you to pee outside, but it was disgusting. And they're like, okay, here you go. Here's a shovel. Go dig a hole. I'm not even kidding. They digged a hole, and all the girls were taking turns. They were peeing in this hole. And the first thing I was told by one of the girls was, you'll be okay if you don't turn around. What did I do? Oh, I don't want to. Oh my God. It was disgusting. Okay, but it didn't get that bad. It wasn't that bad so far. It's like, oh, camping, oh, whatever. No, it got worse. The team that showed up late, well, guess what? They didn't get no tent. They had to sleep under the stars, but it was, mind you, it was cold, okay? So we're talking about, like, it got 30 at night. 30 degrees. Well, over here for us Southerners, where it goes from super hot, 100 degrees or 90 to 30 is extreme for us. So we're looking at like pneumonia and stuff like that. And guess what? For those people, it was unfortunate because they dipped their sleeping bags in water and they came out with pneumonia the next, few couple of days after we were done. with our little camping trip. So anyways, it was a camping trip from hell. They got sick. Fortunately, I didn't. But what happened was I ended up getting ant bitten really severely bad on one of my legs. I was trying so hard not to be that girl who was going to be, you know, scandalosa and, you know, be like, oh my God, I got bit by ants. You know, I was like, ow, ow, ow. And then my teammate, she was like, we're leaving. We're standing in an anthill and we're leaving. Okay, so after getting bitten by ants and thinking that nobody was in the sleeping bag, I pulled my pants right off, trying to shake them off, right? Guess what? My other teammates from another team, well, it wasn't really my team. It was team, let's just call them by their name. Team Taiwan was in there. So Team Taiwan is in there and we're team. So Team Taiwan is like, what are you doing? Why don't you have pants? I'm trying to shake off these ants. And they're like, what are you doing? And I didn't have no pants on. It was very embarrassing. And then a guy comes with the flashlight to our tent and he's like, Team 1 or Team 2? My teammate, she just screams and growls at him. She's like, it doesn't matter! Get out of here! And then I didn't expect her to stand up for me like that. She just like screamed at him and he ran off before he could even peek in our tent and see me without pants. Luckily, Team Taiwan was 2 girls in the tent, not a girl and a guy, because that would have sucked. Anyways, I don't know how that guy got to the girls' side, because we had our sides split up. And he made his way down, it was stupid. Anyways, wouldn't you think that there would be some girls naked? Come on. I mean, not intentionally, but hiding, but, you know, probably changing. Anyways, that perv. That's not as bad as it gets. The next morning, we wake up, and guess what happens? They serve us some breakfast. Oh, yay. Which they didn't make correctly. They didn't cook it correctly on purpose, so that way we would complain about it. It was disgusting breakfast. They overcooked everything, which I understand. You go to a third world country and sometimes the food isn't to what you like. And I understand. I would eat it. I'd eat that thing in a heartbeat to not offend somebody. We ate the food, and because it wasn't finished and some girls were picky and they were like, ew, I don't like this, we got in trouble. But not only that, not only was the food undercooked and very bad on purpose for us to not eat it or not want to eat it, they didn't give us that many tortillas to eat it on, or, you know, I should say it in Spanish because I'm Mexicana, tortillas to eat it on. Anyways, they also put the bag where all the girls were wiping their, you know, so we had a trash bag full of that. They put it right next to the food. And so, when you're asleep and you don't know what's going on, what do? You're looking for more tortillas to eat. You're going to stick your hand in that bag looking for them because you think that there's more supplies. Guess what? There were a few girls who did that. And just thinking about that makes me want to hurl. There were a few girls who did that. They put like this nasty used up wipes, and it was right next to the food, just so the girls would stick their hands in it thinking that there was more food in there to eat. That was really wrong, and I feel like that was really bad. So we got to dipping their sleeping bags in water. We got to putting the wipes, used wipe toilet paper from your bum hole next to the food, and then shutting off all the air conditioning, making us go pee outside. And it's hard to pee when you're a girl. I'm gonna be real. I'm being honest. And you can't stand up. You have to squat when you're a girl. So, if you don't pee in the right angle, you're gonna get it on your shoe. They told us, take your shoes off. Don't wear any shoes. We all took our shoes off. We didn't wear any shoes. They made us do activities without shoes on. That hurt. Got stickers on your foot. That sucked. if you did not participate the way that you wanted to, your team, not you, but your whole team got punished. So, another thing that happened was they also decided that wanted to make us food again. They were like, we're really upset that during breakfast time, you did not finish your breakfast. Guess what? We're gonna make you lunch, and you better finish that lunch. And I mean, screw glue tattoo. And I down that thing like nobody's business. Not only that, but a spider fell in my food, and guess what I did? I swallowed Mr. Spider. Yeah. They said that plate needed to be clean. Well, guess what? It was clean. My plate was clean. Her plate was clean. Her plate was clean. And then Leader's plate was clean. So we were all good to go. We did not get punished. But I think there was one team that didn't do it. They had all these different punishments for all these teams that fell behind. Luckily, the team that I was on, we did not get punished for anything because we all stuck together. We fulfilled every task that we needed to do. After being chewed out by the main lead, who was put in charge of this whole hazing thing, he was chewing out everybody, telling everybody, get over yourself, right? Literally like that. Get over yourself. So after screaming at us, for a good 15 minutes, and I am not kidding you, he was like, I don't know how they picked my name or they even knew who I was, but they picked me and then so-and-so, to give our testimonies of coming to Christ, right? So they're like, okay, so Rita, and they use my real last name. They're not going to use Florida. Rita, so-and-so, and so-and-so guy. We got a guy and a girl. We want you to come up here right now and tell us your story. And I was like, oh, dang, I don't have a really cool story where I did drugs and I drank alcohol and I slept with 10 guys and I got pregnant. And no, I don't have a story like that, okay? I was pretty much a good girl my whole life. I just didn't want to do those things, okay? I came home and I just played guitar.
But you can't tell that up there because nobody will be interested.
So guess what? Of course, I told him my boring, lame story because, I never get in trouble. I never did anything wrong. And then, of course, his story was going to be way more interesting, having this and that and these series of unfortunate events happen. Of course, whatever, And, some people were like, good job. I know that you're such an introverted girl and you finally stuck up. Little do they know, I actually can speak up and speak out. Look at me now in front of the camera. Anyways, but what made me feel terrible was whenever somebody, one of my friends came to me and she was like, man, you did a good job, but I'm so glad that yours was quick because his was better. Okay, maybe maybe I didn't do drugs, sleep around with a bunch of guys, and, I've decided to, not do all the things. I'm so sorry for being a one-man type of woman and, being abstinent from a bunch of, stuff that I don't want to be a part of. And yet he did, and that my story was just boring. I know. But anyways, after that day, everybody knew my name. Everybody knew I was embarrassed. Everybody knew I was called out. I don't mean to make this all about me, but we all went through this hazing. It sucked. I wanted to tell the school president. I wanted to say, hey, we were put through a lot. We were forced to eat food that was not fit for eating. And I went back sick. I'm speaking for myself on this. I'm pretty sure the ones that got pneumonia were sick. But I had a really bad tummy ache when I came back from that trip. That camping trip. That hazing camping trip. I wanted to write a letter, but I didn't. But now I'm speaking out and I'm letting you know. And no, I'm not going to say which school it was for. And no, I'm not going to say what type of event it was for. I don't want to talk. I refuse to bite the hand that fed me. But letting you know that not all religious schools are perfect. They're not perfect. They're not going to be perfect. But yes, we got hazed. And that is my story. It's the reality. Anyways, I hope that you all like this video. And also, I hope that you're all having a good day. And if not, I hope it gets better. And if you're a man, you're a beautiful man. Have a nice day.